Welcome once again to Unboxing, Unscripted, Unfiltered, and sometimes edited. So, Junior Johnson had the brilliant idea for me to just skip all over the unboxing or like the unwrapping part of the package. So, we're gonna try and do that. Well, in a way. So, we're going to try and just open it here and come back with an open package. And it's still kind of like an unboxing in a way, but it skips out all of that fluff in the beginning. So thank Junior Johnson for that brilliant idea, because this watch pirate can't be bothered to actually think about good ideas lately. But anyway, here's what we have for this video. It's the Milifortic. Now this is another one of those homage watch brands, and this one is homaging a very familiar watch, and let's see how close that gets to the actual original thing. Okay, so you can see there's all of these usual stuff and accessories that people get now when you call or when you buy these watches, like the polishing cloth, some tools here. Let's get that out of the way, and here's the actual watch. And look, okay, now I get the difference. Now you could see clearly from here which one it's trying to homage, but it's kind of mixing it up a little bit. Aha! So as you can see, this is a Seiko Alpinist homage. Now I don't think I've seen an actual homage of an Alpinist as of yet, but this one is right here. Look at that. Okay, that green dial is very charming, very, very nice. Oh, is it gilt? It's also gilt. Yeah, those are gilt elements right there on the dial. You see the numerals, and the 5-minute markers are gilt. You could see the the inner bezel there. That serves as a compass. Let's see. Okay, from here you could see. There we go. So it's not locked. This is a free crown for you to adjust the compass. No buttons there to push. Okay, so that's another thing. So it's not a GMT. I thought it was a GMT, but definitely not. There's a screw down crown right there. There's already a wine. Very smooth. Okay, that's surprisingly smooth. What kind of movement is this? Let's see. It doesn't say which movement it is. It is an automatic movement. It's probably Japanese, considering its price point. I'm going to list down all of the specs, of course, in the actual video review. Okay. We have it. Now, as you may have noticed, it's using a very different rubber strap. It's also a quick release strap. And this one is not just your typical silicone rubber. It's actually very supple, very soft. Probably FKM. But it looks like that it's lifted out of Citizen's Pro Master or Pro Diver, Pro Master, I think it was Pro Master, Citizen Pro Master strap. And you've never seen Alpinist with that kind of configuration. As you can see there, it's also the buckle is signed. Let's put it on the wrist. Now, for those of you who are familiar with the actual Seiko Alpinist, this one sits a little bit thicker, right? A little bit bigger also. This seems like it's a 40mm watch. It's a 40mm diameter, but you know that the Alpinist is definitely smaller than that. Let me see. The Alpinist is what? It doesn't say here. Let's see. So the Alpinist, I think, is a 38mm watch, the 38mm case. Let me see if I could get that. I couldn't find it. Oh, there it is. It's a 39.5mm. Okay, so this is kind of like almost at that diameter. Maybe the older Alpinists are smaller, but this one kind of sits a little bit bigger than your typical Alpinist, and it still has some of the characteristics of that. Aside from the two crown setup, it also has those brushed facets along with the polished bezel that is typical of the Alpinist configuration. And of course, you have the compass markers there. Very nicely done. It also has some red accents, which is a nice touch. And the cathedral hands are there. So it's almost as if it's the Seiko Alpinist, but it's definitely not. We're going to see the differences on how this fares up in the actual video review. But it's all about you also. What are your comments and what are your opinions about this new homage from Milifortic? This is the first time I'm going to be reviewing Milifortic, but I think they're the same people that I've worked before, and we're going to make sure that all of those good comments that you come up with will be making it in the actual video review. Again, this is the Milifortic. You know, I didn't even check out what the name is. Let's see. Got it there. Milifortic watch. Let's see. Okay, well, it's the Milifortic S089. So it is also a 39.5 millimeter case. So it really is identical to the Alpinist case, but it kind of feels thicker. And you know what? This is significantly less for you to own compared to a Seiko Alpinist. So comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this gorgeous, gorgeous watch. It's that dial looks very nice. That dial looks very nice. And if you've been itching to get Seiko Alpinist, then this might be a very good alternative. And honestly, it really is a good alternative, especially of this green setup. We'll check it out with other straps, and we'll see how it fares.